So remaining real GDP, nominal GDP and GDP welfare. Here the real GDP equal to Q into constant price, because price remain constant. So when real GDP increases, there is an increase in the flow of goods and services. Other thing remain constant. Real GDP increases. Here see, real GDP, when real GDP increases, output or goods and services increases. If real GDP increases, output or goods and services increases, and goods and services and output increases, then quality of life definitely improve. So you have to recall it. Real GDP increases, then output or goods and services increases, then quality of life improve. Now nominal GDP, for example, some of the examples. In an economy, total production of notebook is 100 and current price of each notebook is 12 rupees. In 2000, 1920, base year price is 10 rupees. So here only you just find out the nominal GDP quantity into price. So the quantity is here 100 and price is here 12. The nominal GDP will 1200. If we count the real GDP, then 10 into 100, the 100. 10 into 100 means your 1000. This is 1200. Okay, sorry. 100 into 12 means nominal GDP 1200, and in real GDP 100 into 10, that is 1000 will be the real GDP. And now you just look the GDP deflator. GDP deflator is an index of price changes of goods and services including in GDP. It is a price index which is calculated by dividing the nominal GDP in a given year by the real GDP for the same year and multiplied by 100. So here the formula is GDP deflator equal to nominal GDP at current price GDP, or current price, nominal current price GDP, upon real constant price GDP into 100. Clearly you listen it. GDP deflator means the formula will nominal GDP at current price upon real GDP at constant price into 100. This you have to recall and write. Due to some technical problem, the here and there that formula, I don't know why it is happening. Okay, next time I will do better. For this I am so sorry. Nominal GDP at current price upon real GDP at constant price into 100 is your GDP deflator. Now, number one, if nominal GDP is 50, for examples, we will count the numerical values or some examples by using the nominal, real GDP and the GDP, that is price index, that things we will find out. Okay, nominal GDP is 50 and price index is 400, then nominal GDP will what? So we have the formula of nominal GDP, real GDP into price index upon 100. So here you calculate real GDP is already given. Nominal here, if nominal GDP, not nominal GDP, this is your real GDP. This is also wrongly written. Real GDP is 50, price index is 400. So 50 into 400 upon 100 means your answer will here 200. And if second number, if nominal GDP is 200, if nominal GDP is 200 and price index is 400, then real GDP is, the formula of real GDP is GDP at current price upon price index into 100. Here the formula already mentioned. We'll put the values and find out the real GDP. Like 200 upon 400 into 100 means you just cancel the 0 in 100 and 400, then we get 200 by 4 means 50 will be the answer. In third, if nominal GDP is 400 and real GDP is 100, then the price index, price index, here the formula price index is nominal GDP upon real GDP into 100. Nominal GDP 400 and real GDP 100. 400 by 100 into 100 means 100 you can show the answer will here 400. The price index will 400. Then now we'll discuss the basic differences of nominal GDP and your real GDP. Meaning nominal GDP comparison to real GDP. In nominal GDP, the aggregate market value of the economic output produced in a year within the boundaries of the country is known as nominal GDP. Then real GDP refers to the value of economic output produced in a given period, adjusted according to the changes in the general price level. This is the meaning. Expression in nominal GDP, current year price will be mentioned, and in real GDP, base year price or constant price. The value in nominal GDP is higher and in real GDP general and lower. Uses in nominal GDP, comparison of various quarter of the given year can be made, and in real GDP, comparison of two or more financial year can be done easily. Economic growth in nominal GDP cannot be analyzed easily, and real GDP good indicator of economic growth. GDP and welfare. There is a positive relationship between GDP of a country and welfare of people. And real GDP is considered in a real as an index of welfare of the people because it increases in real GDP means increasing in level of output in the economy. Welfare of the people measured in terms of the availability of goods and services per person. So here we'll look here. GDP and welfare. First, high growth. If GDP is high growth, in second, rise in the level of employment. Definitely, if GDP more, then its chances to grow the employment. If GDP is high growth, then rise in income of people also, then rise in aggregate demand also, then rise in inducement to investment also, then increase in investment also. This is the cyclical process. It does not mean if GDP is increasing and growing higher and higher means it will be welfare of the people. Somehow it is not happening like this. You had lesson about the Indian position 2 or 3 years before 2017-18. Indian economy was fastest growing economy of the world, but according to the fastest growing economy, India was not getting and fulfill the employment system. Now also in India there is a very problem and very problem in employment generation. This is also happening. So now limitation of GDP and welfare. Increase in GDP will always not lead to welfare of people. Sometimes high GDP lead to reduction in welfare of the people. Carefully listen. increase in GDP always not lead to welfare of people. What I was saying, increase in GDP always not lead to welfare of people. Sometime high GDP lead to reduction in welfare of the people. This is also happening. So these are the criteria and these are the limitation you have to recall. Number one, unequal distribution of income, benefit of a growth does not reach goes sorry unequal distribution of income, benefit of growth goes to richer section of the society, this so that there is a problem of welfare. In second, composition of GDP, more production of capital goods, that is luxury goods, uh, like costly and only rich person can afford, and poor person, middle class person will face the problem and they cannot afford. In this case also there will not affect the and make the welfare of GDP. In third, non-monetary transaction barter system. This is also reason to not happening the welfare of GDP. These goods are not recorded in GDP. This is also the problem. Then in fourth, externalities, good and bad impact of economic activities. If GDP increases by pollution-related production activities, the welfare will be reduced. In this case, external is the very problem. Somehow some externalities is good for the Indian economy or for the national economy, but somehow it is very dangerous in bad impact of externalities. Okay, we will details discuss regarding later. Okay, the externalities, how it is happening. Uh, so externality is also one type of issue to market failure. Already we have completed your real GDP, nominal GDP, and GDP deflator and welfare. So this is too much for this video. For next video you have to wait, I will send later. So for today this is too much. Thank you to all of you. Have a nice day.